Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Oh, yo. What up, though, people? Like to welcome you back to the Keep the C Note podcast. As always, I am your boy Brown. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's your first time tuning in. Please hit the sub button. Everybody that's tuned in, make sure you hit the like button and hit the bell so you can get notified when we drop new content. Definitely drop a comment if you agree, disagree. I just ask you to keep it a C Note. NFL free agency, the frenzy is here. Keep it a C Note. How's your team doing so far in free agency? Let me know. Let's start it off. Before free agency kicked off, we had the Bears. They were the number one pick in the draft. They traded that to Carolina. They got DJ Moore, the wide receiver, the number 9 pick, another pick in this draft, number 1 next year, number 2 the year after that. Keep it a C Note. What's your thoughts on the trade? Me personally, shout out DJ Moore. I've received a lot of criticism because I said as a wide receiver, DJ Moore was better than Deebo Samuel. I received a lot of criticism for that. A lot of people called me Ubers, but I'm sticking to it. If I was DJ Moore, I'm coming into my 6th season. I played 5 years so far with janitors and Walmart workers, right? Put up a stack 3 years, close to a stack the other 2 years. 6th season, I want to elevate. I want to play with I want to play with somebody that's proven, right? I don't want to go play with somebody that's potential. Oh, Justin Fields, he just needs weapons. Oh, Justin Fields, he just needs this and that. We don't know what Justin Fields is. That's just keeping it a C Note. So if I'm DJ Moore, I do not want to play with Justin Fields. And listen, I'm not saying Justin Fields can't get better. I know a lot of people grind me up. But to me, Justin Fields, what he gave you this past season, all the runs and all that, I don't care what weapons he get. If he's run for over 1,000 yards, it's in his nature to run. You're a second, third option on that team. And he still hasn't proven he can throw the football. We're just going off of, he needs this, he needs that. He's not proven. I wouldn't want to play on a team, go to a team, especially maybe in my 3rd year, rookie year, maybe if I had to go there. I wouldn't want to, but I definitely don't want to go backwards. I'm just keeping it a C Note. As for Carolina, because I'm talking Justin Fields, listen, I'm going to keep it a C Note. I don't watch college football, but I'm hearing a lot about the kid CJ Stroud. Carolina may get him with number 1. And if I owned the Carolina Panthers or any organization in the NFL, I'm not messing with no Ohio State quarterbacks. Justin Fields, like I just said, he's not proven yet that he's a quarterback, that he can be a good quarterback. I'm talking about throwing the football. Before him, who was it? Dwayne Haskins? Where is he? Before that, and who else was it? JT Barrett? Where is JT Barrett now? What Canadian league is he playing in now? And on top of all of that, they had Joe Burrow for, I think, like 2 years. And they didn't get that man no tick, and Joe Burrow ended up being bald. So I'm not trusting any quarterback coming from Ohio State. And this is me not even watching college football. This is just me seeing what I've seen in the NFL. Ohio State quarterbacks don't make it. They're almost like North Carolina Tar Heel basketball kids. Once in a while, you get a Tar Heel to sneak through. Most of them be duds in the league. I'm just keeping it a C Note. The Rams, my team, they traded Jalen Ramsey to the Dolphins for a 3rd pick. And also, I got to look at his name, Hunter Long. Pause, but who? Hunter Long, a tight end. And a third rounder, I see that Les Snead and the organization got a lot of criticism because they only got a third rounder for Jalen Ramsey. Here's the thing, Jalen Ramsey is done. Jalen Ramsey ain't first round material no more. That's just keeping it a C note. Come on, man. I've been saying it all season it past. Jalen Ramsey is done. Jalen Ramsey days was numbered in LA after the Tampa Bay loss when he criticized the offense and Cooper Kupp and them. Once that happened, he knew he wasn't getting that bag. But shout out to the Rams because I see what they're doing now. They're going to pay to play. They're going to bring in the pause. They're bringing in the big names, right? They're willing and Dylan. Boom, we're going to cut you a check, give you a contract. But boom, if you don't live up to that contract, you out of here. They gave Gurley the contract, got him out of here. Gave Goff the contract, got him out of here. Gave Ramsey the contract, got him out of here. Got Cooks out of here. Got Bobby Woods out of here. Jared Goff. It's like, we're going to give you the contract, but if you don't live up to the contract, you gone. And Jalen Ramsey ain't the same player. Yeah, he had the pick in the Super Bowl and all that, but he ain't the same player. That boy was getting smoked on tape. Knock it off, would you? Lamar Jackson. He got signed to a non-exclusive. He got tagged. Being as though he represents himself, he can't go ahead and negotiate a contract until, what's that, the 15th? The 15th of March. Now, I'm hearing a lot of stuff, a lot of criticism about they didn't give Lamar a contract and why would they do him like that, and he won the MVP, and now it's coming out that the NFL is colluding with the agents. They don't want to give Lamar a big deal because he represents himself. Keep it a C-note. What's your thoughts on the whole Lamar Jackson thing? Because my thing is this. Lamar won an MVP, yes. But Lamar is not worth no 40. I don't care if he won an MVP. He's not worth no 40, 50 mil. Come on, man. Come on, man. The boy, he still can't throw. He's electric. He's going to get out of Dodge and he's going, come on, man. And we ain't going to keep using that excuse for every mobile quarterback that they don't have weapons. Lamar Jackson had to have a whole system built for him. I'm not if I'm a GM or a team owner, I'm not touching Lamar Jackson. Pause. Not unless I could get him for like 25 mil. I'm not going over 32 mil for Lamar Jackson. That's what he's getting for the 9. I'm not going over that. Because first of all, whatever team get him, we got to change our whole offense. That's the only reason why I worked in Baltimore. So it's going to be too much of a hassle. It's not like you can say, okay, you got Justin Jefferson, you got this person, or you got that person, go ahead and get busy. Nah, you can't do that with Lamar Jackson. You got to flip the whole script with Lamar. I'm just keeping it a C-note. But should you call me an Uber, or is that no cap? Let me know. My question of the day, one of my questions of the day is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has been running this movie these last 3 off seasons. Now they're talking about he's going to the Jets. Have we witnessed Aaron Rodgers become Brett Favre? Keep it a C-note. He's giving me Brett Favre vibes. I don't know if I want to play this year. Pause. Give me a bigger check. Taking bigger checks. Cutting away from the team. Got the young boy waiting in the wing. He's doing everything Brett Favre has done. If he goes to the Jets, this is by far Brett Favre's move. But to keep it a C-note, if he goes, no matter where Aaron Rodgers ends up, he don't got nothing else coming to him, man. It's over for him, man. He done robbed the league. He got enough money. That ball ain't that no more, man. He on the decline, man. Y'all, if you can't see that, you blind. But speaking of the Brett Favre thing, right? They both won 1 ring. And I know a lot of people say this about Aaron, his accuracy and all that. But me personally, I'm still taking Brett Favre over Aaron Rodgers. Am I wrong for that? Should y'all call me an Uber? Keep it a C note. Let me know. Shout out to Vito and the Niners. They done made some moves. They done got Javon Hargrave, and they also added Sam Darnold to the mix as a quarterback. My only thing with San Fran is this, right? How many pieces are you going to add to a loaded defense? Keep it a C note. Spend that money. Go get you a quarterback. Go get you an Aaron Rodgers. Hell, all the running y'all do, Lamar Jackson, a foot perfect in Kyle Shanahan's system. Go get him. Stop being goofy with you adding on to a stacked defense. It makes no sense. Hargrave is definitely good money because he's a top bull, but y'all need a quarterback. Like, come on, man. Shout out to all my Eagles fans, too, because, a lot of people, especially a lot of my homies that are Eagles fans, they grind me up and they grind the Rams up because they just will and deal. Well, listen, the Eagles just did what the Rams have been doing. They willed and dealt. They went all in, pushed their chips all in. And like I said last week, they didn't get the result that we got. So now you're about to lose half of your defense. I mean, you got reserves, but a lot of people were saying what made the Eagles so good this past season is that they had depth. You lose 3-4 players on your defense, that depth is gone. Them reserves got to become starters now, and now who backs them up? The Eagles hit and miss in the draft. I'm just keeping it a C note. Let's see how it plays out. Talked about the Niners. Jimmy G, he signed with the Raiders. What's your thoughts on that? Keep it a C note. Will Jimmy G get busy in Vegas? Keep it a C note. Last year, this past season, Derek Carr won 6 games, I believe. Will Jimmy G win over or under 6 games with the Raiders? Keep it a C note. Let me know. NBA talk. Let's talk Sacramento Kings. Shout out to the Sacramento Kings. One of the top teams in the West this year. They haven't made the playoffs in over 20 years, I believe. Or 20 years. Shout out to them. It's been a minute. But why the Kings don't get no love? Why nobody really talking about them? I'm just asking because I know when Grizzlies was on the come up and all that, their whole team was hyped up their whole season. Why don't they get the love like that, Sacramento? I mean, Sabonis average a double-double. DeAaron Fox is a top 10 point guard in the league. He's getting busy. He get better every year. Do you got DeAaron Fox as a top 10 point guard? Keep it a C note. Where you rank him at? Me, I probably got him like 7 or 8. You look at it, you got Lucas, Steph, you got Dame, Ja, Kyrie, Shea Gilchrist, Alexander. Then you either got De'Aaron Fox or Trey Young. Keep it a C note. Who would you take? Who's the better point guard? You got the number 1 pick because I know how you guys like to get. It depends on who I got on my team. Fresh team. Pause. You picking a point guard. You got De'Aaron Fox. You got Trey Young. Keep it a C note. Who you taking? You wanted to get back to me on that one. I'm going to keep it a C note. I really don't know. That's a good one. I probably still take Trey Young just because he get buckets and get his team involved. So, yeah, I got De'Aaron around 7 or 8 because it might be somebody I'm forgetting. But where do you rank De'Aaron Fox right now amongst NBA point guards? Keep it a C note. Speaking of point guards, Jamal Murray, we know he coming back off injury, but we know when he's full strength and when he's back to, being him, he's a top 10 ball. Let me ask you something, because it's a lot of talk about Jokic, and I get it. People have never seen, I guess the passing, and they say he's so skilled. But let me ask you this, though. Jamal Murray, Michael Porter, are they undervalued to their team? Because I look at it like this could be Jokic's third MVP. The first one, they were a top seed in the West. But Jamal Murray, Michael Porter, they got busy that year. Next year, most of them guys were hurt. Well, both of them guys were hurt. They were the 6th seed. Now them guys are back. They're back to being the top seed. How is Jokic getting all the credit for that? To me, that's me. I think they're undervalued. But what's your thoughts on it? Are they undervalued? Keep it a C note. Could the Nuggets make maybe not this year because they're both not back to full strength, but a healthy Jamal Murray, 100% healthy Michael Porter, minus Nikola Jokic. Do you think Denver would make the playoffs in the West? Keep it a C note. Let me know. MVP has been a lot of talk about the MVP voting and who's going to be the MVP in the league. And I just got to keep it a C note and say the MVP award is bogus in the NBA. It doesn't matter for nothing. They just give it to whoever they want to give it to. Whoever, because let's keep it a C note. If you go back, just go to the 90s. If you're talking best player should win it, Jordan would have won it every year. If you're saying best team should have won it, Jordan would have won it every year. If you're saying the best scorer should have won it, Jordan would have won it every year. So what I'm saying is they give that award to whoever they want to give it to. It's gonna change year by year. Again, what I'm saying is it goes back to my whole theory. You're undervaluing Jamal Murray and Michael Porter if you're just saying they're on the best team and he averages a triple-double, so he should be the MVP. Oh, they weren't there, and he got them to the 6th seed, they should be the MVP. Like, come on, it's just, that's who they want to give it to. And question of the day on the last episode was where would David Robinson rank in today's NBA amongst the big men? Pause. Mostly everybody said 1. You may have had 1 or 2 people said 2. Maybe 1 outrageous person said 3. Let me ask y'all this. Let's flip it now. Where would Nikola Jokic rank if he played in the 90s with Hakeem the Dream, with Shaq, with David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Zoe, Dikembe? That's just me naming a couple. Where would he rank? Would he be a top 5 big man? Pause back then. Keep it a C note. I don't think he would be able to play back then. That's just me. I don't think he would be able to take a dude like Shaq coming down every play and doing him dirty in the post. Here's my thing. Out of all the NBA players, I would say Embiid probably is the closest one to a 90s player, like as far as post game and a center like that. Embiid averages 25, 11, and 3 against Jokic. Jokic only averages 21, 8, and 7. And this is with no hand in the back or none of that. So if he's only averaging 21, and he averaged 21 against Giannis, and Giannis is smaller than him, but those are the aggressive players that I could think of in this era. He wouldn't average 20 against them 90s big men. He wouldn't. They would be punishing Jokic. Jokic is okay in the post, but we're not going to act like he's this dominant force in the post. No, he's benefiting from the way the game is played now, where the big man is not a big man no more. That's just my thoughts on it. But if you want, you can call me an Uber. I'm just keeping it a C note. Listen, again, shout out JJ Redick. I don't never mean to grind JJ Redick up. It's nothing personal. I just think he says goofy stuff. JJ Redick talks a lot about analytics. my thoughts is this. How do you guys feel? Well, my question is this. How do you guys feel about analytics in basketball? Do you think analytics has ruined the game of basketball? Keep it a C note. I'ma say analytics are bull crap. If you're judging somebody off of analytics, then you don't know the game. Analytics, I don't care how many monitors you hook up to a stadium or what you hook up to a player, you can't determine their heart. That's why you see certain guys like Jokic fold in the playoffs year after year when the game is on. Most of them dudes don't got no heart. That's just keeping it a C note. You know what I mean? And you can't judge that. Another thing is like growing up, you're always taught that the best shot is the shot closest to the basket. So analytics have basically told us that the mid range is obsolete. You might as well not shoot the mid range. So you should take steps back further, right? That's basically eliminated all the the mid range stuff has eliminated the big man, basically. You don't got the little Horace Grant jumper at the free throw line or not. Then my thing is, all these college kids, the college 3-point line, NBA 3-point line, not the same. All these college kids, they shoot good from the college 3-pointer and a little bit in. Like you're basically taking them out the game because you're saying you got to expand your range. No, mid-range shot has always been a good shot if you're open. How is analytics telling you that it's better to take a couple steps back and shoot a three? That's just mind-boggling to me. I'm keeping it a C note. I think analytics was the dumbest thing for basketball. You know, you're not judging. Basically, you're judging people off of numbers. I'm keeping it a C note. Yeah, though. I really don't know, but I definitely want to know. Nikola Jokic, where would he rank if he played in the 90s? Would he be top 5, top 10? Not mentioned at all. Keep it a C note. Let me know. Again, I appreciate all the love that I got last week on first episode back. We are back. John Vito will be back shortly. Shout out to the Rams. We're on a journey to destroy and rebuild. I have the utmost for less need in them for listening to me and getting rid of Jalen Ramsey. I know people might not like it, but you might as well get rid of a player a year early than a year late. And to be honest with you, to keep it a C note, I think we were a year late. If Jalen Ramsey, after he got burnt week 1 by Diggs, if you would have traded him, you would have still got a number 1 pick. And that goes back to what I was saying a couple episodes ago. Where the Rams messed up at is when they kept Jalen Ramsey and they let a couple of them younger guys go. The younger guys are the one you supposed to keep. The kid that just went to Jacksonville and played this year, he's one of them guys you should have kept. But, I think they held on to Jalen Ramsey a year late. And the tackles and all that look good. But he can't play up on nobody because he gets burnt. He gets burnt by double moves. He'll look better in Miami, though, because Miami has more pieces around him. But he was done. And he only had $5 million guaranteed left. He knew the Rams wasn't gonna sign him again, so he was hoping for the love. They gave him the love, nigga. We gave you a check. We won a ring, brung it back when we shouldn't have brung you back. We dudded out. Now you go ahead and no hard feelings. So shout out to that. But yeah, though, I'm about to wrap this episode up. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, let me know. Free agency has started. What has your team done? Are you satisfied with them? Keep it a C note. Again, if this your first time tuning in, salute to you. Make sure you hit the sub button. Everybody hit the like button. If you haven't hit the bell, make sure you hit the bell so you can get notified when we drop new content. As always, I am your boy Brown. Please tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to tell everybody. Keep it a C note. I'll holla at y'all. Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like.